Hey everybody, it's Tim here from RPG Keys. Having a conversation with our customer, longtime customer, Mark from the UK. And Mark's been a Lightroom user, but wants to use his RPG keys with photo mechanics. So the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk Mark through some of the new features in RPG keys so that he can use it in photo mechanics. So Mark, why don't you go ahead and pull up on your screen, like you've done here for Lightroom, Photo Mechanic, and then on top of it, go ahead and pull up the RPG app.
Okay, will do. Bear with me 1 second.
Looks like it's on the far right there, a little further to the right.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, Photo Mechanic 5.
It should be open. It's hiding away somewhere. There you go. There's the keys.
So let's pull it up. All right. So what we can do is we can do Photo Mechanic in the background there, and RPG keys on the top. And I'm looking right now, Mark, at your screen that's got the RPG key on it.
Okay, that's fine.
So still just looking for Photo Mechanic.
No, it doesn't want to play ball with me tonight, does it? It's a try. Should do.
Just hit maybe quit and then reboot it.
I think we might be better.
Yeah.
Bear with me a second while it quits.
Take your time. Okay.
There you go.
So the benefit of Photo Mechanic for our people who are watching is that it is a little quicker in rendering the previews. Photo Mechanic is for flagging and organizing and ranking, but so it does what Bridge does, okay? But it does not edit your images. So why don't we expand that, Mark, so it fills up the whole screen.
Okay.
That's the green button right there, yeah. Okay, so now, Mark, I'm going to walk you through all of the functions of the RPG key. So let's go and click on down in the dock there on your RPG app. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, no matter which piece of hardware you're using, is you want to go ahead in the Application drop-down menu, which is right there, and you want to select Photo Mechanic. So in this case, it's Photo Mechanic 5. Okay. So there are a whole bunch of things you can do. The first thing you need to know is there's no default layout. So in this case, you're going to assign each key to do whatever it is that you want. We're going to use key 112 as an example, unless, of course, you have a different keyboard, Mark. Which keyboard do you have?
Yeah, no, we're okay with that.
Okay. So Mark's clicked on 112, and in the lower left-hand corner, it says down key 112, and it says unassigned, and then it says /112 unassigned. So Mark needs to set this up. So I'm going to walk through here for the next 5 minutes and go through all the features. So, Mark, click on the function drop-down menu. And the first thing you can do is a mouse click. So let's click on mouse click. All right. Now what you do, there are a set of directions there, Mark, but go ahead and click the radio box that says set X and Y location. And you can hit capture. See how it says X and Y 00? Well, if you click capture mouse location tool, it's at 3 seconds after you click that button, it's going to record wherever your mouse is. You see how it's done that? So yeah. Let's say that you constantly wanted to go up to the apple, which is a little bit off the screen here in the video. So go ahead and click capture your mouse tool and go hover your mouse over the apple after you've hit the button.
Okay.
Looks like you need to click the capture mouse location tool button. Yep, click that, and now race over there to the apple.
Yeah, done that.
No, you don't want to click, Mark. You want to just hover.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so let's try it again. Capture. This is great. This is actually really perfect for the video here. And just hover. And there it is. It says X26 and Y8. So if we go into Photo Mechanic right now, and you hit that button, it will simulate taking you to that location on your screen. So just click your mouse on Photo Mechanic.
Yeah. On Photo Mechanic, yeah.
And now hit that button on your RPG key.
Okay, yeah, it's clever.
Okay, so you can record using that tool on any key. You can record a click on a location on the screen. So this might be helpful for your Apple, your menus, all of the items in the top right-hand portion of your screen, or any item in Photo Mechanic that's always in the same place, which is very few of them. So let's go back to the next RPG. Let's go back to RPG keys again.
Okay.
And now we're going to go to the function menu. And some of these I'm just going to walk you through and not do. We're going to do keyboard shortcuts. So this is where in the RPG keys you can record a native shortcut that already exists in Photo Mechanic. So if you are, for example, Shift Control L, if that were a shortcut, you could click the box for Shift and Control and put the L in the white box below.
Okay.
And this key would then do that shortcut in Photo Mechanic 5. Okay?
Okay, yep.
Let's keep going down the function menu. Modifier. This is if you want to simulate a Shift key or a Control key on your RPG key. There is a set of directions there you do need to read, but you've got to put it on the key twice. Once when you push the key down and once when you let the key go. And that's what the key up and key down functions are. If you move your mouse there for the video up in the middle section of the UI there, it says a couple inches up into the middle, just above the black box.
Yeah, got that.
Okay, all right, grand. So let's go down the function menu and start to get into the heat of it. Open and run. That would be if you're in Photo Mechanic and you constantly want to go into Photoshop, you can tell it, hey, open Photoshop, open Lightroom, open my email, and you just hit the browse button and find an app or a file, and that key will then open that file whenever you're in Photo Mechanic 5.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the functions.
Yep.
Does that make sense so far? And Mark, feel free to answer any questions.
Yeah, no, it's fine so far.
So with so normally all of the custom functions that we've written for Photo Mechanic would be right here in the RPG functions. Go ahead and click on that. But in this case, they're just functions that are for the menus. And so a lot of times applications that we support will not have anything here, but all the other tools in this function menu will get you to there. So we're gonna skip this for now, and we're gonna go to the next one down. All right, Mark. So here it is, RPG menu actions. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to go find a folder of photos and pull it up in Photo Mechanic, and we're gonna run this. Tool.
Okay. We'll find some portraits that need editing, shall we?
Yeah, better that than pretty girls.
There you go. Right, should be something coming up in a minute.
Okay. And everybody, Mark's new to Photo Mechanic, so bear with him as we go through the video. Okay, yeah. Mark. So let's go into RPG keys.
Okay.
And in that menu actions tool, we're going to hit scan, rescan. And what it's done is it has just created a macro for every item in Photo Mechanic that it has a menu.
Clever.
So, okay, and it's searchable. So the search bar there, just under the buttons.
Yep.
So we're going to search for star, maybe. I don't even know if there's a star in the menu items. Let's have a look. There is.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Okay, so there you could put a function on your RPG key to put a star on.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's go into Photo Mechanic for just a minute so that everybody understands the value in this.
Yeah.
Go click on in Photo Mechanic. Go ahead and click on the menus. You'll have to click on Photo Mechanic first. Yep. And now the menu shows up. So let's go to tools maybe. Okay. So there's no shortcut for see the remap.
Yeah.
It's a sub. So there's no shortcut for remap and color class to rating. It doesn't exist. Photo Mechanic didn't give us a shortcut to that. But as a photographer, Mark, that might be something you want to do. I don't even know what it does. And now with that scan tool, the RPG key is giving you a shortcut to something that doesn't have a shortcut before.
Okay.
Let's give another example here. Go to View. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So those mostly have shortcuts, but like Make Arrangement or Show Info Tooltips, or even the cursor mode, the sub menu in the cursor mode.
Yeah, that might be useful.
Yeah, that might be useful to you, and it doesn't have a shortcut, but now with the RPG key scan there, it does. All right, so let's go back to RPG keys and continue. I think everybody gets the idea of this.
Yes. Yeah.
And that one's pretty helpful. Okay, menu. Let's go to the functions. Yeah, there it is. So View, Cursor, Mode, Loop, and the name of the macro is just the path. It's the file. It's the menu item, and the submenu item. So it's pretty obvious to kind of think what it does.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to RPG keys, and let's go to the function menu.
Yeah.
Okay, so because we're using this in Photo Mechanic, we're gonna skip the Lightroom presets, the Photoshop actions. The next thing you might find useful, and probably the last thing, is the button actions.
Okay.
And this is hit or miss depending on the application and how the programmers use it. So hit scan, and let's see what it does. It may do nothing. Mm-hmm. Every program is different. Give it a second. Okay, so it only found one button in the code that it thinks is a button. But different applications like Photoshop and Bridge If the programmers that make the target application like Photo Mechanic use a lot of buttons, the RPG key will find them for you. In this case, it only found one, so it's not terribly useful.
Sure.
But it's there for people who are using other target applications.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to stop the video. Well, actually, let's keep going. Do you have any questions? What would be helpful to you as a photographer using the keys with Photo Mechanic?
I think the reason why I want to use Photo Mechanic is really just to cull out the files before we do an instant view. So really what I could do with is a couple of keys set up. One to hit the star button every time we hit on a picture as we scroll through it.
Yeah.
And one to probably export a batch of files to JPEGs. So it's a fairly simple process.
Yeah.
Can we set those up fairly easily?
Let's do that right now. So let's do button 111 and 112. So click your mouse on 111, and let's do a star.
Okay.
So before we do it in RPG keys, let's learn how to do it in Photo Mechanic.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go into Photo Mechanic. All right. So click on a photo.
Let's take the first one. Okay.
Okay.
I think we're in loop mode, aren't we, from where we were playing earlier?
Yeah, it could be, yeah. And again, I don't use Photo Mechanic, so we'll learn together, and everybody will learn with us.
Yeah. I have to say I've never used it up until this morning. So.
Okay, that's okay. So double click on a photo.
Okay. So as we go through them and edit, as we're culling out the best ones.
Yeah.
All we want to be able to do is just hit a button, and that will put a star on it, won't it?
So if you hit the 5 key right now on your computer keyboard, will it do a 5-star?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it did. See in the bottom right? The bottom right.
I think we've got a green flag on it.
Yep, very good. Okay, so let's say that that's what you wanted to do. I don't know, but I mean, what star? Maybe it's 1, 2, 3 stars. Maybe try a 3 key.
I've also been told that the key to use is the T4 tag, which tags. So if I press T on my keyboard a minute, that puts a little tick.
Great. So let's go do that on your RPG key.
Yeah.
So go into RPG key.
Okay.
And now let's go. There's 2 ways to do it. The first one we'll do. Let's look in the RPG functions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Functions. Yeah.
Yeah, and search for the word T space key.
Okay.
Okay, so there it is. Shortcut to -T key.
Okay, got it.
So let's put that on the key on 111. Let's see if it works.
Okay.
And
so
I mean, we're making a video. We're making a video here. If it doesn't work, the whole video is dead.
I'm sure it will. Let's just have a quick. So if we go to the next, let's say we want to select that image there. So if I now press that key there, that should put a tick in it.
And it does.
And it does. It works.
Okay, great. So now let's go back to the RPG key.
Yeah.
And what about this, Mark? What if we do a T key when you push that button down, and advance you to the next photo when you let it go?
Okay.
Okay. So in the top middle, above a little to the left, and see where it says key up?
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's go to RPG functions.
Okay. Yeah.
And search for the word. Oh, there it is. Right, happens to be right there. Arrow right. Shortcut arrow right key.
Okay.
Okay, so look at the bottom left, Mark. You've got shortcut T key.
Yes.
Pushing the key down, and when you let the key go, it's going to do shortcut arrow right.
Okay.
And maybe we want to do arrow down because of the view, but let's have a look. So let's just try it. So hit the button once and just kind of pause when you hold it down, and then let it go.
Right. So let me just move to another image first of all. Okay, let's do that one, shall we?
Yeah.
So down and up. Perfect.
There it is. So now maybe what we could do with button 112 is just do it next photo, which would be. So let's go into RPG keys.
Mm-hmm. Can I be a pain and do it on 115?
On your 1.5, what's that mean?
Just on that key there. Oh, you can't see it, can you? No, you can. On the 115.
Yeah, do it there. So let's.
That way you can have 2 fingers on those 2 buttons permanently, can't you? Okay.
Yeah, let's go back. Let me see your RPG key for a minute.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, here's what you need to know. This is where you could get yourself in trouble. You see how you're stuck in key down?
Yeah.
You want to put it back in key down. There you go. Yeah,
sorry.
You were stuck in key up. And so you want to just do arrow right key.
Okay.
And there it is. You've got 2 buttons side by side, or top and bottom, which are going to do either next photo or or we're going to do tag and next photo.
Yeah, that's very good.
Other questions, Mark?
Haven't thought of any yet.
Okay.
That's very for culling down really quickly before we instant view. That's absolutely ideal.
Yeah, and what I would do if I were you is I would do a YouTube search for integrating Photo Mechanic and Lightroom, because there's a way to have Lightroom see your tags, so you can bring the job, only bring in the portion of the job that you've tagged. I'm going to stop this video, Mark,